Salute, this is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jeff. You're invisible.
I am invisible. For these boss guides, I enjoy the combo of Supa Scroll and Catwalking Scroll.
What does that do?
It makes you make no sound and are completely invisible until you attack or are seen by something.
So it doesn't... it does wear off.
It does, but it lasts long enough that you can run through every level in the game.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm a ninja. We will be fighting the Hino-enma, also known as Bat Lady, I suppose.
Also known as the boss we fought in the recommendations video.
Yeah, we've if you've been watching our channel content, you've seen this lady a few times, but this time we're going to do it without damage.
Yeah.
Paralyzing Blast happens frequently.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of have to dodge forward is the best. The side will work. I'd say forward is the best because you get out of the hitbox. Mm-hmm. But of course, you know, mistimed dodge will be paralyzed. I suggest equipping an anti-paralytic needle, just in case. When she is knocked down, the first thing she'll do when she stands up is this grab, which, as mentioned, is a life drain, the vampire thing. It will recover her health, but it's fairly predictable. She'll pretty much. Also, we're going to fight her in close range. This way, that we will only see her close range attacks,
right?
Which I find easier to handle. The red spin. I tried dodging it at first, but it's actually much easier to block. It doesn't do that much like key damage, especially since it goes a little bit further than you might think. Kind of spins. Right. You might have to block 2 hits, I guess. For the kick combo, you want to wait for the front flip, which is the indication that the combo is over. If there is no front flip, then it is possible that she'll chain it into another close range move.
Right, but like she always terminates on the front flip.
Yes. Same thing with this parasol combo. We're going to wait for the third hit to be sure. If it's just 2 hits like you saw there, it can go into another close range attack. Oh, and it also goes without saying, when she uses the red spin, it causes a yokai realm, and we want to get rid of that.
With the quickness, yeah. Because we don't want her getting back...
We don't want her to
we don't want her
regen
getting
anymore
back
than the key.
Right.
Also, we don't want the debuff on.
Right. What level is this character?
This one is... It's probably about level 10, I think.
Okay.
I think that's the equipment level anyways. She's got Sleepy again. We're going to do some quick hits. Back away for the grab,
so you went,
continue the...
You went high for big hits and then low just to get as many little ones in as you could?
I went high to get the perfect key damage bonus, since you can get the skill you get that does that. And then after that, just to get as many hits in as possible, either mid or low. Still waiting for that third hit.
She's not, no.
It'll happen.
Yep.
Aha.
There it is.
There it is. Wait for that third hit.
Yes. And then you cut her.
Yes, and then slice. Just like the little sword brothers. Slice!
Oh man, I recently watched a hard mode hack of Soden. So
it's a great video game.
It's a great video game. That hard mode hack is trash, but it is a great video game.
When she does her key recovery there with the bat wings, I think that's the indication that you're in second phase. There isn't really that much of a difference, honestly, unlike other bosses.
Well, she can do the grab attack.
That's true. She'll start doing the grab attack as just a normal attack. It's not any harder to dodge, really. Maybe she's more aggressive with chaining combos together. I'm not really sure. As far as second phase boss tactics go, this one's pretty tame, all things considered. As long as you can get the timing, really if you can get the timing on dodging the paralytic or paralysis blast, the rest of it's pretty much golden. If you're staying close, like I mentioned, we're staying close because I find them easier to dodge, but I do go back and show off some of the long range moves. She can fly up in the air, as an example.
Well, she's got wings and she's a succubus character, so she's going to fly up and she's either going to charm or pounce. Like, that's just...
Or play sick guitar solos.
Oh, yeah, that's the third option. I forgot about that.
Third option. It's It's possible.
That's a good game. I should
Always
play that
possible.
again.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh,
My fire dog was here, so I was like, all right.
might as well just win with the fire dog.
Crushed it. Yeah. You know, the crusher. Dance, William. Dance.
Do you get anything special for beating it, or you just get the title?
You get the title.
Okay.
The crusher title gives you, I think it's enough points for like 2 or 3. I forget which one it is, Agyo or Ungyo, or 3 like title points to spend.
Right.
This character does not have any title points spent.
Right.
Here's some aerial moves and how to get hit by all of them. There we go, up in the air. There's the blast. Didn't heal that up. Just got hit again. That's okay. We'll just heal this. Surely she won't, and she did.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
That's
Aerial
how you get hit
blast.
by all of her aerial moves.
This is as an example. Okay.
How to not get hit by them. Okay.
How to not get hit by them is to aggressively run underneath her. Actually.
Right.
Not lock on because you don't want the camera doing weird things. But as soon as you pass underneath her, she'll do a dive straight down.
Mm-hmm.
It has a tiny little AoE, but she's extremely vulnerable after it. So you just kind of walk around and then just boop, which is a great animation. Now, even though it knocks her over, it doesn't deplete her ki, so she can, as seen there, chain right into like a grab attack.
Right. Okay.
Anyways, those are the aerial moves. You'll probably see those more if you're co-oping it. I feel. But it's fairly easy to just stay close and do like a light attack kick. If you have single sword, dual sword, you can do safe little pokes with spear. Any of those will work. There's not really a good opportunity for full combos until you get the key down and she's knocked on the ground.
Right.
That's true of most bosses. Their bosses are not really full combo kind of situations. You kind of have to work for that. There's ways to do it, especially if you double stack debuffs and you get them into the discordant state. Then you can sunlock them with everything. And
you can just wreck them completely. Wreck them.
You can wreck them. I'm not going to be using any of that in the boss guides, but it's a viable strategy. You can also, you can buff yourself, you can debuff them. There's lots of things. You can also heal, which I'd recommend.
Yeah, I am trying to avoid doing the debuff and buff strategy. I feel like I could trivialize a lot of boss fights with that. So
sure. I think that the one that trivializes it the most is probably Sloth first.
That's just one of the magics, right?
That's one of the magics, which will slow them down a lot. So they just move in slow motion. And it's just like, okay, well, just walk around behind them and then just start doing full combos while they're the especially fast bosses that can still, not go your way. It's not like an instant win button, but almost.
Okay.
I mean, you also, unless you spend a bunch of points, you won't have a ton of them to use. They don't last forever, but yeah, it does make it a lot easier.
Right. Okay.
I think after that, blinding shell also is very good.
Right, because they can't track you.
Yeah, they can't track you. That's kind of funny. But then after that, Discord, which actually requires setup, so that's more of a technique rather than a cheese. But if you can get them discorded with double debuffs, then you can just kind of go ham. That requires some good key management to keep an infinite combo going. Switching stances with flux in order to keep your key regen on top of things. There's always and then after that, I'd say that just your regular debuff their defense, increase your attack kind of things. Carnage Talisman being one of choice.
Which one does Carnage do?
Carnage greatly increases your attack, but lowers your defense. So instead of just raising attack, it raises and lowers. But
right.
I mean,
but you shouldn't be getting hit.
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting hit enough for that to matter. Unless you're like using Carnage the first time you're fighting the boss, which I don't know if I'd recommend that necessarily. But hey, you do you.
I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who like their first time is like, oh, greater attack, less defense. I shouldn't get hit. Time to solo all the bosses just like this.
Hino-enma, I guess, is because I read the Reddit occasionally, and it seems like this the Onryoki and the Hino-enma seem like a lot of people have trouble with. So hopefully this is helpful. There's definitely just a small subset of moves, and as long as you can recognize them when they're coming out. There's audio cues. The audio cue for the paralysis one would probably, I'd say, number 1, learn how to dodge that one. A medium or quick or medium or low stance dodge going forward. I mean, even a high stance dodge will do, but I don't know. A medium stance dodge is better.
Medium stances.
Just stay in mid stance for
everything.
It's better for dodging, yeah. Yeah, once you can get through that one, then it's just a matter of just kind of counterattacking. Especially if you want to kind of be more survivable. If you want to be super aggressive, then yeah, hopefully the video is enough to see where you can get your extra hits in.
Right.
Third parasol hit, front flip, right after the grab, when she's on the ground after dive bombing. All of these are great opportunities for damage.
It's how you punish. Punish.
Step.
DPS. It's in the game.
Okay, all right. And with that, we're done. That stupid thing. It's like a slogan from a video game company from like a decade ago.
Yep, that's as current as I get.
Super relevant.
I'm sorry, it's
super relevant.
I'm gonna blame it on watching the Soten stream. That's what I'm gonna blame it on.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yep. By the way, the hard mode hack was literally just make like all the enemies have way more health, you take way more damage, and remove like some of the items that gave you invulnerabilities, remove some weapons that he thought were too powerful, and that's it. No AI changes, just like...
You mean the fun weapons, like the Chrysaegrim?
Yep. Chrysaegrim is gone. So, you know Galamoth, the giant lightning guy?
Sure.
He gave him like 1 billion health, took away the critical hit spot on his head, and then got rid of the topaz circlet that gives you lightning immunity.
I don't know. That seems like overkill.
It's like, all right, the boss already had like 15,000 health or 150,000 health or some dumb number for the game, and he like multiplied it by a factor of 6.
9,999 health, right?
I think he had more than that, actually.
To the internet? Galamoth.
I mean, you can
HP.
check.
Galamoth. No, that's not
Galamoth.
Galamoth, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. According to Castlevania Wiki, where is his HP?
It's
like it would be at the top.
It seems like pertinent information, yeah.
Yeah, this seems like it would be a.
But it's
It was there in the preview.
So the preview had the HP value, but the actual thing did not.
Yeah, all right. I'll just go back to the Google preview of this. All right.
Yeah.
There's HP 5,666.
Huh. Well, then I'm wrong, and that's fine.
Okay. What is 9,999? Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? A lot for the game, but also trivialized by the 30 or 40 different overpowered things you get in Castlevania. So
yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
So yeah, that's the thing about rebalance patches or hard mode hacks. It's like, I don't know, games being easy is kind of the fun of some of them, but
yeah, that's true. It can be the fun.
Yeah.
I don't want every game to be difficult.
Well,
I suppose tedious.
Right. I like games where you choose your difficulty based on your play style. So it's like, all right, I want this to be hard. All right, fisticuffs. Or I want this to be super easy. All right, magic.
Correct. You can do that with Nioh as well. Hey, we're talking about Nioh. I remember that game. It's pretty neat.
Nioh is great.
You can do the same thing with you can stack debuffs all day and use a buddy. Or and like, super optimized like heavy armor and bonuses. Or you can like do no armor at all and like level 1 weapons or what have you. Level 1 you.
Yeah, you can beat the whole game at level 1.
It is entirely possible.
I prefer difficulty where you just provide your extra difficulty as you need to. But if you have liked this video, if you have found it helpful, or you like the streams and you found those enjoyable, feel free to contribute money to our Patreon. You can give us so much money per month, and we put that money right back into this, and it would be great for us to be able to do this, on a more full-time basis.
Correct. And we'll still be streaming, at least for now, Tuesday nights at 7 Pacific Standard Time. So whatever that is in your local time zone. You'll have to ask Dr. Google to convert that for you.
Yeah, so
it's a 2-hour, I think 2-hour show is pretty good for now. That seems like a good length of time. And then we'll upload those to YouTube as well.
Yes, yep. So.
All right. We have more boss guides to go.
Right. Yes,
the next one is going to be a new episode.
Yeah, and my EA Sports It's in the game thing is the worst thing. That's the worst thing.
I'm just getting static. I guess you're driving into a tunnel over there. I can't understand what you're saying. It's nothing.
I am shocked. I am shocked.
He's gone. I can't hear anything he says anymore. It's weird that he would just. Actually, it's super weird that he would be going to a tunnel, because I feel like, I don't know, maybe he was driving. He was driving and recording the scene. That seems irresponsible. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that next time. I mean, when I get him back on the line, because he's clearly gone. It's weird, and I'll try and fix that on my end. But I'll definitely get this video out with all of this left in, except for this last part where David, of course, mysteriously disappeared.
Beep. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording.